BET Plus is bringing back the true crime series American Gangster Trap Queens for its 4th season. The series is known for spotlighting the rise, fall, and often redemption of some of America's most notorious women criminals. I, your girl Brad Tat Tat of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, am the narrator of the series.
What?
Yes, I am, and that is a huge blessing.
Brad, what?
Yeah, I'm the narrator. I'm the voice you gonna hear on that thing. BET Plus, Trap Queens, American Gangster, Season 4.
Come on
That's
now.
right. Come on now. It's such a blessing, and I'm so happy to be a part of that. There's also confessionals, y'all, from Trick Daddy and Method Man. This experience has been great. I've been going in the studio every week, recording and watching these shows of these women doing their thing. Oh, my goodness. These women, they've done some crazy criminal things and got away with a lot of stuff. It's so interesting to see.
Brad, that is so good.
I'm telling you.
But I hope you don't realize you do it on this.
What you say? Oh,
Gary,
no, you didn't, Gary. No, you didn't.
You are so
Actually,
funny.
it's my very professional kind of like voice.
Okay, cool.
See, on the
Good.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, I get to kind of like really be myself and put my own spin on things, thanks to Rickey Smiley. But you know, Trap Queens is kind of like Chicago, Illinois.
All
So
right.
and so of the very
Rickey,
high.
she getting proper, baby.
Yeah.
You give me
I
some
had
tape.
to give it to him. We ain't just one
Brad, you
person over
perfect for
here.
this.
We ain't in no box, Rickey, right? We don't stay in the box.
No.
We got to spread our wings, baby.
All right.
That's what we do.
All right,
So
for the Trap Queen.
God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Shut up, Gary.
And you know, ain't he your biggest hater, Brad?
Man,
And
ain't
then
it?
y'all
ain't
got to
it?
leave radio and then go do
And
Dish
see him
Nation every
again.
day.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, honey.
Gary might act like that, but he love me, child.
Oh,
Gary
thank you.
love me. He do. He
I gotta
do.
just give it to her every now and then, remind a bit.
I know.
remind.
We
You ain't giving her nothing.
Niece, right. Excuse me, niece. All right, y'all, moving on. Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, is now streaming on Peacock. Nelly and Ashanti decided to do a show to give fans a look into their lives and how the narrative goes with marriage, family, fame, and their second chance at love. Nelly also has new music. He has a country song inspired by the title, Spin the Block. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that sounds good.
It do
Come on
sound
now.
good. I can't wait to hear the full song. I know it's nice. Nelly always has had that country kind of thing with him.
Yeah.
I think he did a song with like Rascal Flats.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
really,
One of
really
them,
popular
And Country Grammar.
country band.
Country
The
Grammar.
Country Grammar, that's not a country song though, but it
Oh.
is titled Country Grammar. I'm going down, baby.
Hey,
Your street.
hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Now you sat up here and you done promoted yourself. Gary with the T can't get no love. Gary got a gospel stage play out on the road right now. That ain't
Really?
nobody talking about.
Ain't nobody talking about. I just
Gary,
let
you
y'all
better
make
talk
it,
about
honey.
yourself. Give
Oh,
yourself your
Can I
flowers.
introduce the guy? Here's,
Go ahead, Ricky. You have the introduction.
Gary, and thank you for I can't even do that right for being such an inspiration. And Brett,
Yeah.
what's the name of your new TV show you got? It's
It's called American Gangster Trap Queens on BET Season 4. I am the voice of that thing. And Gary, what you got?
Honey, I got my play, but Ricky introduced it, honey. I
And
ain't got
Gary,
time for all
when you
that.
taking it on the road, and how many
I'm taking it
cities
on
you
the-
going?
We're gonna start off with 5 cities.
Okay.
The major cities, and then we're gonna branch it out, to other local areas or whatever. So we want everybody to experience.
And ladies and
the
gentlemen,
play.
here's the play.
Critics are raving about the new stage play by first-time director Seymour Bus taking the theater world by storm. Audiences can't get enough of You Know You Too Big to Be a Sissy.
Mama, I gotta be who I am. I just need the love of another man.
The story of Alphonse, a 6'4", 260-pound former college football player who comes out the closet to marry his lover and open a high-end store that sells skinny jeans, lightweight sweaters, and glittery sneakers.
Mama understand, baby, but your daddy just can't accept
You
it.
damn right I won't accept it. You just too big to be a sissy. Look at you. 6'4", 260 pounds, big, black, and ugly. You ought to be playing for the Baltimore Ravens, no?
You Know You Too Big to Be a Sissy. The heart-wrenching story of a man and his search for the answer, how big is too big to be a sissy?
Why daddy gotta keep hiding my baby doll shoes and ties?
Cause you got a size 14 foot, n***. You Know You Too Big to Be a Sissy. Get your tickets now at www.Gems, Rims, and Fashion for Shims. And Chuck's Steakhouse, where we love to put our meat in your mouth.
And stop sitting there where you're peeing.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the Hotspot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hotspot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Y'all, Brandy and Monica have revealed that they were inspired by Jerry Springer and his controversial talk show when making The Boy Is Mine. Here's what she had to say.
Brandy, is it true you got the idea for the song from watching a Jerry Springer episode?
Yes, I was a huge Jerry Springer fan.
Me too.
One of the topics was The Boy Is Mine, and I'm like, oh my God, song idea, let's do this.
Wow, Monica also revealed that they're planning on hitting the studio to record new music. I cannot wait. This is going to be epic. I love the two of them together. She said we will start working on some new music immediately, and then we can just be promoting it when we on the road. But no studio tour bus. That is for the rappers. What y'all think about that? About them doing new music together, Monica and Brandy.
Oh, for sure. They were killed. Legendary.
Yes. And that would be perfect because they're going on the road so they can promote it while they're on the road. That's a great idea. All right, y'all, moving on. Cameron is turning a page to a new chapter. He recently signed a $750,000 deal with Simon & Schuster to publish his debut book, which will trace his evolution from neighborhood storyteller to hip-hop heavyweight and business mogul. The book will deliver a raw and unfiltered look at Cam's life, and fans can expect behind-the-scenes stories that shaped his career and cultural impact. Cameron said, I'm happy to have this deal done. Hopefully the book will be released February of 2026, and that everyone can take something from my memoir when they read it. So congratulations to Cameron. And last but not least, it is official, y'all. TriStar Pictures has confirmed the sequel to the comedy One of Them Days with Keke Palmer and SZA. It is already in the works for them to come back for their roles. The original film grossed over $50 million and has followed two best friends in South LA as they scramble to cover rent and chase their career dreams. The movie got praised for its fresh humor and cultural authenticity. With Issa Rae back on board, the sequel is gearing up to deliver more magic, laughs, and representation that matters. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the Hotspot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media. So Brat.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, we announced last week that Monica and Brandy are going out on tour together, and Monica has also spoken out about being at peace with being one of the most forgotten about artists when it comes to winning awards. Here's what she had to say.
I'm actually a person that for all the records I've broken, I really have never won any awards. I'm really the most forgotten if you think about it. I'm pretty much the underdog, but I sit very comfortably in it because I can still go where I want, do what I want, live how I want. But when I say that I am often forgotten, I was hosting the Soul Train Awards, was nominated for 5, 3 of my songs in one category and still lost. But I went out to eat and kicked my regular after. I was not bothered because that's not what I do it for.
That's right.
Come on.
That is right.
Monica, for real.
That is
God.
right. On God.
I know what you feel like.
Me too,
yeah.
and I absolutely agree with her. When you do it for the love of it and you just love doing it, you don't care about nothing
We don't
else.
need validation.
That's right.
We
When
do
I
not
first
need
came
it.
out, I ain't care about going double glass, double copper, Grammy.
Right.
You don't care about nothing. You just doing what you love to do. So I
Long
totally.
as somebody, the people stand in line, pay money to see you rock your talent,
Yeah.
or whatever. That's all that matters because we don't do it for that. We do it for the fans. We do it for the people. We do it for the people. You know what I'm saying? That come out and like what you do.
Yes.
That's all that matters. That's your award right there.
Thank you. That's it. That's your reward right there. All right, y'all. Moving on.
Man,
Wu-Tang.
she said something right there,
Man,
though.
she did.
I felt all of that.
I felt it from my head to my toes at the same time with you, bruh. So let me move on. Wu-Tang Clan, they have announced that they will be releasing their first video game in 25 years. The legendary rap group previously released Wu-Tang Shaolin Style in 1999, a game that went to become a cult classic. Now they've announced a new game called Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver, which allows up to 4 players to join together to protect their home of Shaolin. And the game is said to be a mix of Afro surrealism and anime, I guess that's animation, and it's confirmed to have a soundtrack made up of Wu-Tang classics as well as new tracks produced by Just Blaze. Over the course of the game, the player is required to find all of the missing Wu-Tang Clan members. This is so dope. Congratulations to them. And last but not least, Coco Jones has teamed up with a makeup line, The Lip Bar, for a limited edition beauty collection inspired by her debut album. Her lipsticks are called Why Not More Lippies, which embody a distinct emotion of Coco's musical journey. The Lip Bar is also spotlighting Coco and honoring her as a creative who defines beauty and expands its meaning through her art. Here's what Coco says about her new lippies.
I've been obsessed with the Lip Bar since day one. Did you know they're Black-owned, female-founded, and they offer 100% vegan and cruelty-free products? Hello. We collabed on 4 different looks that capture every version of you.
That's so dope. Congratulations to Coco Jones on her new business venture with the Lip Bar. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on my social media at SoSoBrat. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the Hotspot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the hot spot with the one and only, the Brat. Good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. When it comes to R&B dominance in the late 80s and early 90s, Damian Hall recently declared that no other group could stand toe-to-toe with Guy. Check out what he said.
No group better than Guy, period. Mm-hmm. From when I came in to where we are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Again, 2 groups that will always be my everything.
Yeah. New Edition.
New Edition and Tony. All these other groups.
So you're giving it to mint condition?
I say one thing to people when people ask me this question. It's not cocky, it's just real. Mm-hmm. Did we ever open up for this?
True.
What?
True.
True can flip, dance, do all that. When they came out, Spread My Wings. Mm-hmm. I love them all. They're
Spread My Wings, Mamacita.
They did all the things.
All I
like
do
this.
Is think about
they did
you.
all that. Mm-hmm. No group better than Guy.
Wow.
Who was that again, Brat?
That was Damian Hall from Guy, Aaron Hall's brother.
You can believe in yourself, but that was the greatest era of groups.
It was. It was Guy. It was Jodeci.
Jagged Edge.
It was Boyz II Men. It was Jagged Edge. It was Troop. It was goodness.
Yep. Silk. Come on now.
Oh yeah. Guy was before Drew Hill though. So if you go back to who was out
80s.
with Guy?
Guy was late 80s.
It was Tony.
112.
It was Guy.
I was going to say that 112.
112 came later.
112 came after Guy because they.
Why we don't play "Here We Go Again" by Silk? Here we go. Oh, I used to love that damn song.
That's Portrait.
That's
Portrait.
That's not Silk. That's Portrait.
Yeah.
Silk has me in my bedroom.
Hey, that was the era. That was the era of Guy groups, man. They was killing it.
Yeah, man. Oh man, that's hard. I mean, who are some of the most influential groups of our time?
Oh my God, Mint Condition.
Oh my God! Don't even start on Mint Condition.
Ain't that hard to do?
It sure is.
Boyz II Men, of course, New Edition and Boyz II Men.
You got to start
at the top of the heap.
Absolutely.
You got to start. Guy, you got to give Guy their props.
You do got to give Guy their props.
Tony.
Yeah, for
sure.
But the legendary Jackson 5 and Temptations now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't do that. We got to go to the
That's
70s.
That's before our time. We talking about like when Guy was out.
Yeah, I know. The 90s was the best, Brett.
Yeah,
90s was the best era of
You'll
music of
never
all
have
time.
a better era.
True.
In Vogue.
H-Town.
In Vogue. Yeah, you talking about the girl groups. I think you talking about Guy groups.
I did Showtime at the Apollo with H-Town. I was proud to be on that damn show.
I love H-Town.
Wow.
Knocking the damn boots, boy.
Yeah, knocking the damn boots.
Come on, Doc.
Last night I fought the back.
Yeah.
So when we made good love.
Oh my God.
Listening to some Marvin Gaye all night long. Yes.
That old thing back.
So nostalgic.
Yeah.
Just when you hear them songs, it take you back to what you was doing,
Well, Brett,
who you was in a relationship with.
Brett, I had a
Clothes
2-bedroom
burning.
apartment. I had a 2-bedroom apartment across the street from a golf course. The rent was $350 a month.
Ooh.
And it was nice
What
over
you
there.
used to dance.
I had that damn Cutlass, and then I had got that 300ZX with the T-tops.
Come on, I had one of them.
I had a 91.
Oh, my God.
I had a 91.
Oh my God!
That
Come
was
on now.
the car to have.
That's when the
Yes,
club
sir.
had slow sets.
Come on
Yes,
now.
sir.
Yeah, they don't
I was a parking lot pimp. I would sit outside the club and get phone numbers when they come out. And then you ain't have no phone. You used to write it down. Girl with the red hair.
Come on
Or
now.
the girl with the green dress with the orange shoes. And then you'll call them, and then they'll meet me at the McDonald's right there by St. Vincent's Hospital. Then they'll trail me down to the apartment.
Well, you
The
had to
apartment.
memorize the number. The apartment.
Hey, Brett, why I
What?
still got my palm tree that I used to have in my little second bedroom, I still have that plant to this day. I done had this plant. I got this plant in 92. I still have my damn plant. That was the first plant I had when I had my first apartment. Well, ask me why I still got it. I
That's
still
what's
have it.
up.
It's real?
That's what's
It's
up.
real. It's a real plant. What I do every 4 years, I cut it down and it grows like I
And
had
you
this
repot
plant.
it.
And repot it. Yeah.
Yes.
That's dope.
Damn.
That's what's
dope.
up.
You got
That
that
plant,
plan?
that plant can tell you some stories.
I'm glad that plant can't talk, boy.
Yeah, that's why I ain't getting rid of that plant. That plant ain't finna go to the blogs on me.
Okay.
'Cause I was dealing with them in the 90s.
Yes,
That's
baby.
That's when you got
Baby.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Hey. Congratulations are in order to Tyra Banks, who recently had a full circle moment when she opened an ice cream shop in Sydney, Australia. She named the shop Smiles and Dream Ice Cream, and she dedicated the ice cream shop to her mother. This shop holds a very special place in their lives because back in the day, Tyra Banks and her mom used to celebrate their wins with a scoop of ice cream. Tyra unveiled the surprise to her mom, and her mother said this.
Years and years ago, when I was working so hard as a single mom, I worked more than one job. I worked 2 jobs, I worked 3 jobs, I did whatever I could. The way we would celebrate each week that I got through is I would take her for ice cream. We lived near Hollywood, and we would go for ice cream, and we would sit in the car and talk about what we wanted out of life and where we wanted to go and how we wanted to live and her dreams and try to inspire her.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Oh my.
You see people's story, the glory, but you don't know the story.
Yup.
What people go through, man. And that stuff is so sentimental.
Yup,
You
absolutely.
do that for your mother while she's still living.
Man, ain't that incredible?
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yes, it's so good to the soul. The ice cream shop is located in the heart of Sydney and features innovative flavors like vegan chocolate cookies and cream and Tyra's favorite, salted caramel butter and roasted pecans in sweet cream. I guess that's like butter pecan, but the healthy version. You know what I'm saying? The name Smiles is a reference to the word she invented to describe smiling with your eyes, a modeling and photography technique she taught while hosting America's Next Top Model for so many seasons. Congratulations to Tyra and her mom. And last but not least, y'all, a survey of cinema owners and film professionals found that more than half of them believe that the traditional cinema experience will be dead as a viable business model within the next 20 years. Nearly 90% of U.S. executives stated that their revenue has not recovered to pre-COVID levels. 77% believe that day-to-date streaming releases have a negative impact on the theatrical model. I believe this. Do y'all believe this? Because you don't want to go to the movies no more because you can get it in your house and the screen be big at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Big
The
flat
sound
screen
system.
TVs.
Yes, the sound system, the surround sound. What's the point? I mean,
Yeah,
you can
and
pop
it's
your
so
own
expensive.
popcorn. It
It's-
is so expensive.
I went to the movies yesterday with my family. $150.
Wow.
$150 for popcorn for 4 people. $150. I'm like,
Absolutely.
what?
$10 for a large soda.
But Lilo and Stitch. No, I could have seen that at home.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Just trying to be supportive.
Was the floor sticky?
Yeah.
You know, from the soda pops
Yeah,
and the
it
butter.
was.
I can't stand that. Oh my God, them sticky floors, man. They dry. Like I have to sit on the aisle seat and put my feet in the aisle. I can't stand them sticky floors at the movie. They drive me crazy. I had to take some Clorox wipe and wipe up my area.
See, that's another reason why we just watch it from home. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note.